What's doing, gang? Tricksta the Barista here. We are filming episode 7 today. It's a Q&A, so I've got a few questions for the fans all written down and gonna jump straight into it. Let's go. Question 1, what is your favorite coffee? Mine in the morning, I have a large cappuccino, 1.5 sugars. That's me every day. Question 2, what are your top 3 tips for getting into running a coffee van business? Tip number 1, must be social. You must be a talker. If you go out to the clients, you want to have a good chat to them. You only get a few minutes to, you're making the coffee. You only get about 5 minutes to talk to them, brighten up their day. They're going to go back to work. They might be, a bit miserable or this and that, but make sure you talk to them. Get to know them a bit. Talk about sports. Talk about, some of their hobbies and stuff like that. And just be a good talker. And Number 2, don't wait for the perfect time. Just jump straight in. So with me, what I did, obviously with COVID and all that, I didn't wait or hold off or anything like that. I knew what I wanted to do. I was all prepared, and I knew what I had to do, and I just jumped straight into it and had a crack. So if you're looking at doing a coffee van or doing a business idea, just jump straight in, baby. Number 3, prepare. Preparation is key. So the night before I got the coffee van, make sure I stock it all up, all cups, the chocolate, all the milk's in the fridge ready to go. So when I wake up early in the morning at about 4:30, 5 o'clock, everything's set, everything's ready to go. If you don't, and you miss the kick, like some of the horses I back, if you miss the kick in the morning, you're going to be basically screwed. Everything's just going to be out of sync. You're going to be late to different locations. Everything's, when you're driving, you've got, 10 to 15 places that you've all got to be there at the same time, at the one time. So just make sure you prepare, make sure everything's all set, ready to go, nice and early in the morning. And they're my top 3 tips. Question 3, how's the Indigenous coffee van going? It's going good. I love doing it. It's, promoting the Aboriginal culture. I'm driving out to all different warehouses and stuff like that. And it's good. It's it's like unique. Like it's it's an Indigenous coffee van. I'm driving out to all these different warehouses where 80% of the people are, non-Indigenous. They're Australian or, Filipino. Got heaps of Russians. I go to one work site. There's all Russians everywhere, and I get to have a chat to them. Tell them a bit about me, about the coffee van business, being Aboriginal, and I get to promote the culture. And I talk about my family. The Trindles, we're from Narrabri. My old man obviously is Aboriginal. We're all from Narrabri, the family, we're Kamilaroi. And just speaking to them and letting them know that in the Aboriginal culture, there's so many different tribes like Kamilaroi, the Wiradjuri, they're one of the biggest, like all these different things, and they don't really know much about it. So when I'm speaking to them, they're like fascinated. It's like they're learning. They're just like, what? So, I'm just talking to them about the Aboriginal culture and letting them know, and so no, I love doing it. Another one, next one. When are you selling Garlo's pies? I'm ready to rock whenever they are, mate. For me, mate, Jacko, I know you're out there, brother. Throw me a short ball. I'm ready to rock when you are. So that's it. What's your tips for the weekend so I can put a line through them? He's given it to me already. My tips with the horses and all that, mainly most of the guys that I serve down at the wharves and all that, they all love footy, all love a punt and all that. But I've been following Tommy Berry, and there's another new jockey in town, Tom Sheary, I think he's called. So I've just been following them too. So that's me. And do you enjoy doing the coffee van? 100%. It's something that, obviously me being a social guy and talking to everyone, and I just love doing it. You get to go around to all the work sites, catch up with everyone, talk some footy, talk OzTag, talk about this and that, just catching up with old friends and serving a bit of coffee, having a dance, especially, Valatuda and all that. I love doing all them guys and stuff like that. But man, I'm enjoying it. It's about 4 or 5 weeks in now, and obviously finished up my old job at the airport and jumped straight into this, and I'm loving every day about it. So that's me, guys. That's episode 7. Thanks everyone who put the questions in and all that, who wanted to know a bit about it, and that's it, episode 7. Let's go.